Here we go.
Here we go.
Oh, it just took some Tums, man.
We're doing this in quick succession from our previous episode.
Yeah.
Like it's been maybe 5-10 minutes. But it's been a whole week for you guys.
I know. A whole week is gone. What do you think happens in the future, like this next week? Think anything crazy happens?
Shoot, yeah, we're gonna be in the future.
Yeah.
Well, I will have just gotten back from my trip to Colorado.
You gonna get me some stuff? We'll talk later.
No,
We'll talk off
maybe.
there.
We'll talk about it. And then in 2 days it'll be my birthday.
Oh, snap.
Yeah.
Oh, snap.
Because this is coming out the 29th. My birthday's on the 1st.
How old are you gonna be?
23.
You're oh man, I don't know why. I thought you were older. I think it's just because you are kind of mature.
Everyone thinks I'm older.
Yeah.
I've had a beard since I was like 17.
Well, also, like, you have a really good personality, and that type of personality doesn't come unless you've dealt with some real life shit. And most of the time, people at 23 have not dealt with real life shit.
Dude.
Trauma!
What's up, guys? I am Justin.
And I'm Jordan.
And welcome to another video game podcast.
A podcast where different gamers talk about different games.
And today we're doing another mini episode about a game that Jordan wants to talk about for some reason. It is the NBA 2K series.
Yeah, man. Okay, I've only played a couple of them, so we will keep this short. But they are very fun.
I'm bored already.
Oh, man. If one went on sale and I bought it for you for like $5, and just like one evening we played, like one time, would you try it or
my
no?
balls is free, but I don't want to do that either. I don't like sports games, man.
I generally don't either. I usually don't. Especially football, sports games, terrible.
There was one NBA game. I can't remember which year it was, but I remember the main menu was a basketball court, and you could just shoot hoops freely.
I could see that, yeah.
That was my favorite part of the game. Me by myself shooting hoops and doing tricks.
I could see that. Was it like a street one? I think it was probably like an NBA street or something.
I was in a gym, and it was just the main menu of a game, and I loved it. Or it was like a hub or something. Yeah. But that was my favorite part. I just liked shooting hoops by myself.
Justin, did you ever play any sports in high school? I think that might be. Okay, what'd you play?
I played football, and I did powerlifting.
Okay. But you don't like football video games?
I don't even like watching football.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, you know what? Actually, I don't like going to football games, but I don't mind watching a game at home, like on the couch, and like having some beers and some snacks. I don't mind that.
I don't know, man. Sports don't lend to video games for me. Like, yeah, the sports are about like, I don't know. It just feels disingenuous. Like, I played football, but I hate playing the Madden games because it's like.
It's not the same.
Why would I? I mean, I'm a fat piece of shit now. I don't want to like. I don't know, man. It's weird. I think for me, it's like, why would I play a game when video games can do whatever I want? And like, and there are games where I play where I'm a magic user who's throwing fireballs at dragons, or if there's a game where I can be a super soldier, and like in your game's case, like. A super soldier who can one man take down like 5 people by hucking a tomahawk across the map.
May I attempt to better phrase what you're trying to say? Because I think I can.
Why would I play something that I can do or like that is in real life and one that I can just watch on TV?
Or video games are an escape, right?
It's not an escape when it's real. And
Yeah,
like,
exactly. But there's a reason why I want to talk about 2K. I really we're getting off topic. Okay, hang on. Before we get to 2K, Justin, did you ever play like the NFL Blitz game where you could like break people's legs and like you could break bone, like you could hit people so hard and you could
I've
break
heard
bones?
of and I've seen gameplay of, but I have not played. But I feel like that's all I would try to do.
Oh, that's all I would do too. And so you could get like the other team to like their third string quarterback if you kept hitting them hard enough. Yeah, oh, great. But okay, the reason I want to talk about NBA is because first of all, the I played basketball in high school and I really enjoyed it. I have not really played since, and that's just because of I've been busy or haven't had the time. I'm making excuses, but I just haven't played since. But I really enjoyed it. And I think a part of NBA brings me back to those times, but then also like the in-depth character customization for like their campaign mode is awesome. Like you can completely design your own character, his height, his weight, and how it affects like his wingspan you can change, and it changes how he shoots, and it changes whether he would be like a post player, like a center, or like a forward or a point guard. Like it changes so many things and it's so in depth, and I think that's really cool, and it's something that that game does really well. And because like I feel like other games when you're building a new character could learn a thing or two from NBA. Like just the do you Justin looks like he's asleep having a stroke with food in his mouth right now. He's got a graham cracker in his mouth falling asleep.
I'm eating graham crackers.
Oh man. But yeah, you can do like the character customization is really good in that game. And so that's one thing that I really enjoy about it.
There are certain sports games that did drive well with me, but well, so here's the thing. Minus Madden, I've had fun playing NBA or the UFC or the WWE games only when there is a person with me and we're doing couch
Yeah.
multiplayer.
Yeah, that's fun.
That is the best time I've ever had playing. Like I actually had a lot of fun playing that way. And like I actually had a question here that's like how does multiplayer, because like most games are multiplayer on only online now, and couch multiplayer is going away for more and more. Are the newer games still couch co-op or couch multiplayer or
Absolutely. Yes. The couch, because like the gameplay for NBA is specifically designed that it doesn't really matter whether you're playing online, playing campaign, or playing like couch co-op. Like you can always pick any current or past NBA player and play as them and do like a one-on-one, or you can pick like the 96 Bulls versus the 2016 Golden State Warriors, and like I could be the Bulls and you could be the Warriors, like two of the best basketball teams of all time, and we could play against each other on the couch. Absolutely, couch co-op still is in those.
I did have one other. The first question I wrote down here. What is basketball? And we're out of time. Thank you for no,
Oh
no,
man.
that's a dumb question. Is there never mind. I was gonna make a joke, but it was out of poor taste.
Let me kind of steer the conversation a little bit too, because I want to talk more about like the gameplay of the most recent campaign mode. Really cool, really cool. So your basketball career and this Justin, stop stroking out. Come on, pay attention, man.
I'm here. I'm here.
You start your basketball career in high school, like, and you play a couple of
Whoa.
yeah, you play like 10 games in high school, then you play like 20 games in college, and you can pick a college basketball team to play on. And then you go to the NBA and you play through your like NBA seasons. And
What
that's
if what if you got to like play through Michael Jordan's like career where like he gets turned down for the basketball team and then you just have to do like a year to a regular school
Oh no.
in the campaign as Michael Jordan, and
It's the
then you
Michael
eventually
Jordan
and then like
experience.
yeah, like after it's in real time, so you have to go to school every day, and then like a year or two later, then you get to play basketball,
Oh my god, that would be ridiculous.
and
Um,
then you like, do you know what basketball game I would love to play?
what?
Give me an NBA 2K style game, but it's just Space Jam. I'm all here. I'm here for it. I'm all about that.
The new movie's coming out soon, the new Space Jam
Isn't
with
that with
LeBron
LeBron?
James. Yeah, with LeBron.
I don't know, man. I'm scared to watch it
I
because
mean,
they're treading on weird ground. They're treading on like classic ground.
but here's the thing. I think they're trying to be different enough that it's not going to disrespect the old one.
Yeah. Being if you want to make it really distant from the old one, just don't call it Space Jam and don't put Bugs Bunny.
Yeah.
Dude, Lola Bunny ain't even hot anymore. It's unfair. Dude, when I was a kid, Lola Bunny was hot. Okay?
Yeah, she was. She's
Like,
not anymore.
and they knew it too. Like, they did so many shots of just her butt when she's like picking up a basketball. Like, oh hey, and it's like, dude, why are you making the bunny hot?
Um, okay, getting back on topic. Something else that I want to just like share with you about NBA. So in the campaign mode, you play through the campaign and you have to get through, I think, college and then online unlocks. So you use the same character that your campaign, you also take online and you play with your friends or like at the park, they call it, and you can play against like random people or in tournaments. And it's super cool. And when you're at the park, there is an actual like workout gym where you need to take your character to work out and do like special drills. And then when you do that, you get boosts across the board for your character for a week straight. And I think that idea is pretty cool for like a week of real time, not in-game time. Again, I just feel like there's cool features like that that NBA has that other games could learn from.
Sorry, I'm looking at pictures of Lola Bunny.
God. This is going to be our best episode by far.
Should the thumbnail just be Lola Bunny?
Oh my god, no.
Why not?
Because nobody will know. People are like, what is this about?
It'd be so funny if the title said NBA 2K and it was just a picture of Lola Bunny's ass.
Oh my god. But yeah, okay, so that feature that I was talking about, I think that's really cool that they have in there. Also, like when you're playing a campaign game in NBA, like it really feels like you're in the stadium and like you are on the court. Like they do a really good job of like the audience sound. Justin, focus. Come on, man.
No, honestly, at this point, I'm listening, but I'm scrolling just to distract you.
They do a really good job of like making you feel like you're actually on the court playing. Like the audience sounds are really vivid. You hear the announcers like calling the game. You can hear your team like calling out for the ball or like shouting stuff out like, "Hey, watch that guy!" Like they do a really good job at that one specific thing, and I think they do it better than any other sports video game, like consistently.
Hold on. I could be thinking of a different game.
Mm-hmm.
I think. Oh man! So comedian Jamie Kennedy was, I think, an announcer for. Oh, is this it? No. For like for a video game.
Really?
He was, yeah. So do you know who Jamie Kennedy is?
Well, I've seen Kicking It Old School.
But yeah, he was also in that really bad like Son of the Mask movie.
Oh, I don't think I ever saw that. Oh no, I might have once or twice. I don't know.
I cannot remember what game it was, but it must have not have been 2K, but it was like a one-off basketball game where he was the announcer and he kept making these horrible jokes, like terrible.
Oh.
But I guess he knew someone that was making the game and he's a big basketball fan, so he wanted to be a part of it.
So they made him an announcer.
Yeah.
Did you ever? Oh God, I'm losing my. Did you ever watch the Hulu show that's out right now, the mini golf one that's on Hulu?
What?
And yeah, there's a mini golf TV show, like game show, that's on Hulu.
Holy moly.
Holy moly! Their announcers, they have Rob Riggle and who's that guy? Lou something. But they just make terrible jokes the entire time, and it's like a game show with a really elaborate mini golf
what's this
course.
guy's name here?
That's Rob Riggle, right?
Rob Riggle, I think
Yeah.
so. He annoys the shit out of me.
Really?
He's only funny in movies where he plays a jackass.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Like,
that's
wasn't
fair.
he a jackass in like the other guys?
Yeah, he was, and he's
Yeah.
also like a big old douche canoe in this like Ashton Kutcher movie that Riley made me watch with her the other night, where Ashton Kutcher like plays a spy, and he like leaves the spy life when he meets his wife, but then everyone tries to kill him.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Dude, no, he is not funny to me at all.
He does a good job in that show. I think he does a really good job.
No, yeah, like I said, he's just really good at playing a dick.
Yeah. But yeah, man, one day maybe I can get you into NBA. Hopefully, one day.
Did you ever play basketball?
Yeah, I played basketball
'Cause
all
you're a
throughout
tall
my
guy.
childhood.
You're
all
like
throughout my childhood.
6'3", 6'4", right?
Yeah, I think I started playing basketball when I was 6, and I played all the way through high school.
I played YMCA basketball for like 7 years, so it took me 7 years to realize I suck at basketball. I played like every sport as a kid. I played soccer, like flag football. I did taekwondo, and I really just trimmed down those little by little to the point where I was doing nothing. 'Cause I really didn't enjoy a whole lot of them. But basketball, I was really bad at.
I got good kind of later on, but I was not good as a child. I was just too slow. Like all the kids were faster than me.
The hardest thing to do for me was a layup.
Yeah,
I don't know why.
I was always really good at defense. Justin. No. Bad Justin. Bad. Justin, while we're doing this podcast, goes incognito, like on a tab on Google Chrome.
I'm screen sharing right now.
Yeah,
just
it
slightly.
types in
I started saying
P-
T-O.
He goes P-O-R, and then it just deletes it all. Oh my god.
Dude, I love NBA 2K. Can't you tell?
Oh my god, you're so engaged right now. Dude, okay. I will say, like, I don't know, they do it right, man. They do it right, and they're so fun. They really are.
They are, like, sports games in general are really getting good with graphics. I remember the new NBA 2K game. I don't know if it's this one.
21?
But yeah, so 21. When it was announced, that trailer was nuts. Because, so, like, oh, man, let me...
Oh, they look, yeah, the sweat looks really realistic, and like they have the natural movements of a human being down pretty well.
Yeah, like it was just this one guy moving around on a basketball court.
Zion Williams.
Yeah, and he was sweating, and it was basically to show the powerhouse of the graphics. I will say this is the game 2K 2021. This was the first new gen game that said we're gonna make this game $70, and this is slowly gonna start becoming the norm for games. Right now, we're looking at $60 games. We're starting to see more and more 70 now.
Yeah.
And so that was the biggest turnoff I've had on the gaming industry in a minute. Where I was like, dude, I can't. Eventually, we're gonna be spending $100 a game, you know?
Yeah, but if they're offering that much, like, because games are getting bigger and bigger, and
I
they're
want you to
offering more and
tell
more.
me what 2K21 offers that's different from 2K20, other than a little bit better graphics. What makes it
Nothing.
$10? Yeah, exactly.
Nothing.
That's not worth $10 to me.
No, no, I will say this particular example that you're bringing up, not a good example. But games are slowly offering more and more.
I
And
think it's the other way
I don't
around. I
know.
think they're slowly starting to offer less and less through paywalls, and there are the gaming industry, like more and more companies are becoming these big companies that are less about passion projects and more about making money. Because I get it, you need to make money to have a business, but you can do that while also being passionate and being
2K series, I
integral.
will say, is a cash cow.
100%.
It
I
really is.
mean,
And, but
most sports games are. I mean,
in
FIFA is probably one of the
yeah.
biggest cash cows in gaming.
Yeah, um in terms of like microtransactions though, I will say that like when you buy like in-game currency for 2K21, they do have the best like rate I have ever seen. Like so they do offer microtransactions to where you can like boost your players' stats like permanently for the rest of the time.
Oh
They
man,
give you the best value. Like it's like $10. Like if
now
you
I'm
spend
never
ten
gonna play the
dollars,
game at all.
you get a oh man, I'm not doing a good job defending this. I'm really not.
No, just because like when you told me that you can pay real money to boost your players, that's pay to win right there. That's what that's called.
That's fair, but I think like so yeah, so many people do it at this point. Like
That doesn't make it okay.
I know, but
That
like when
doesn't
the
make it
whole
good.
but it's almost like the whole population of people who play NBA 2K online have spent money for their characters. So
That
it's like
that's because people like me who don't want to see that happen in gaming just don't buy the game.
that's
The
fair.
best way to vote on that stuff is to vote with your wallet.
Yeah, that's fair.
So like I it's one thing if you're playing a game where you can pay money for cosmetics, like if it's Fortnite, Sea of Thieves, COD, that kind of stuff. It's another thing if you are paying money to boost characters and unlock different stats and all that kind of stuff and things that can give you an advantage. And I like the sports games are so notorious for that. And that's why I
Yeah,
don't think I will ever buy a sports game.
that's fair. You can also buy cosmetics, just so you're aware, in
Oh,
2K. But
oh, never mind. Now I'm all on
yeah,
board.
I know. Right now, it's 1,000 times better.
Right, now I'm all in. No, that's no, yeah, the game looked really. Oh, wow, this is kind of weird. So, like, I'm looking at the trailer right now, but I'm looking at freeze frames. When you look at a freeze frame, it doesn't look nearly as good as it does, like, in motion. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I don't know. There's something about that original. If for any of those who haven't seen it, the trailer is really cool. Just look up NBA 2K21 announcement trailer. It is a really, really well shot trailer. I do really like trailers. Like gaming
Yeah,
trailers can be some of the most entertaining stuff out there.
yeah, they're pretty sweet. Um, man, I will say like I don't know. I've
Botton's not a
bought.
word.
I know. I've bought 2K18, I think 20 and 21. I didn't buy 19 if I'm not mistaken. Um, but yeah, I really enjoy them, man. I mean, I don't know. Like the solo mode is pretty fun, especially when you only have like if you only have like 30 minutes and you don't really want to play COD. Like I feel like there's not a lot of games that can satisfy like a 30-minute time frame nowadays. They all want to suck you in for hours and hours.
My game for that is probably Overwatch.
Yeah,
If I'm trying to play for about half hour.
that's fair. Yeah, that's fair. I think this game really does like fill that slot pretty well. I really don't have too much more to say about 2K. I think it's great. Justin, do you want to hit me with our final question?
Oh wait, I just Sorry. For a moment, I was like, we didn't ask about that in the last episode. And I was like, wait, we didn't talk about a game in the last episode.
Yeah, we talked about a lot of games.
Is this game worth $70?
No.
No game is. No, I'm just kidding. No, but go ahead.
I think this type of game would actually be better if it was a subscription service. I think you should not have to pay like $60. I think it should actually be like $5 per month or something like that. I think
you'd end up paying a lot more money.
Yeah, but it's not really. $5 a month is still $60 a year. That's what you spend on this game, $60 per year, because there's a new one every year.
So
it's a hard
question. $60? Where's the separation? Because it's $60 either way. What's the reasoning for splitting up in the payments?
Because I don't really think that it like. I'm not sure. It's not worth $60, I don't think. But I will say sports video games tend to go on sale a lot. They really do. Like, you can probably go buy 2K20 for like $10 right now. And that game came out not even that long ago. 2K21, it was like the free game on the Epic Game Store, I believe, or something like that. And it's always on sale for like $20 or $30. If it's on sale for like 20 or 30, I would say absolutely do it. It's fun.
So I'll leave it on this. So like in terms of that question, I'm not shitting on all. If you like sports games, I'm happy you like sports games. If you like Madden, if you like NBA 2K, if you like the hockey, whatever, I'm glad you like that game, and I want you to play that game. I just think that if there's something in the industry or something that a game is doing that you don't agree with, the best way to vote is to vote with your wallet. Don't buy a game if you hate what the game is doing or hate how it's affecting the industry. I do not like what sports games are doing to the industry. Sports games used to be fine, absolutely great, but they're cash cows. That's all they're treated as. They just rinse and repeat everything every year, turn up the graphics a little bit, and that's your new game.
Yeah.
And so I don't see these as passion projects anymore. And so, some people are going to agree with me. Some people won't. But, I mean, that's just where I stand with it. So, yeah, Jordan, you have anything else you want to leave them off on?
No, get it on sale, and it's pretty fun. If you can get it for like $20 or $30, especially like when they first come out, it's kind of cool because it's always at like the start of the basketball season. So you get to like kind of compare how your season goes against the actual season when you're playing it, and I think that's kind of cool. Or like the in-game players, like their overall score is like everyone's rated 1 through 100, and that'll adjust in game based on how the person is doing like in the season. I think that's kind of cool. So if you can get it at the start of the basketball season on sale, do it. Even if it's like 30, 40's kind of pushing it, but fine, 40, definitely do it, and that's fun.
Cool.
Cool.
Well, thanks, guys. Let us know what you thought about this episode, and let us know what kind of games you want us to hear us talk about in the future. You follow us on any of our social media at AVP Casting, AVP Casting. I just forgot our handle for a minute. And follow us wherever you like to listen to podcasts. But if there's nothing else, bye, everyone.
Love you guys. Bye.